Hello, YouTube, and welcome to the FPL Lock-In, the live stream at a slightly different time this week. We've decided to move the time back from 8 o'clock to 7:30. The live stream where every game week we react to what's gone on the Saturday, and it's going to be a bit quieter this week, Trig, isn't it? Because it's just me and you. Just saying before we hit the button, I can't remember the last time it was just me and you. It was probably the last international break, wasn't it? You're on mute, Trig.
Yeah, they're normally good ones when it's just the two of us.
They are, yeah. We haven't got Darius's usual drunken antics. I'm sure we'll have him back. We'll have him back soon. Have a good holiday, Darius. I see he's in the chat. All right. So what we're going to do how are you, Trig? By the way, I'll say that.
Good, yeah, great. I just got out of bed, actually. I've just watched the excitement of that Chelsea match and seeing Estevao at the end, so happy. It was very heartwarming, I thought. I kind of feel for him. He's only like 18, isn't he? Come over from Brazil, see him score that winning goal. It really is a feel-good story, isn't it? I see him hugging João Pedro at the end.
Yeah, it'd be nice if one of those, so many Brazilian kids come. I mean, a lot have gone to Chelsea. It'd be nice to see one of them actually become a really good player, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, apparently he's the best thing out of Brazil since Neymar. So
they always say that.
He really is. So they've got to look after him. Do you know what I mean? But he's looking really happy, which is the main thing.
Yeah, I mean, he's gone straight into the team. That's the difference. There was the other one. There was another. Anyway. So what we're going to do in this one, we will go over the game so far and look at who scored and who got the DEFCONs and bonus points, etc. We'll have a look at our teams. We'll probably have a look at the teams of the other PubCast hosts as well. Then we'll have a quick look at tomorrow's games. And I mean, I was going to say talk about our early transfer thoughts, but I mean, given we've got an international break coming up, it would be very, 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 very early transfer thoughts, wouldn't it? So before I do any of that, let's say hello to people in the chat. Welcome anyone who's come over from Darius' stream. Oh, he has done it again, mate. Thank you, Darius. He's linked us straight into this stream. Hello to FPL Nightmare, Quace123. Kevin saying he's had a good game week so far. Shan saying Trig's team doing better than FPL Team. I don't know what that means. FPL Coin Toss, hello mate. Tricky Trees, Dean, it's in the chat. Hi mate. Another very good 7-hour live stream. He was on again from 12 till 7 o'clock, Trig.
Wow.
I hope you have a good holiday, mate. CJ343, Dan, Avi, Claire, which is probably my favourite FPL chat name. And John Shanley saying he did three frees, did Pedro, Salah and KDH to Gyökeres, Saka and Gordon. Sounds quite a close one to me. Okay, all right. So let's start by going over last night's games. And I've titled the stream, Trig doesn't have Semenyo. So I'll come to you first before we actually look at the game and say, how did you feel last night? Did you watch the game? Did you wake up and see that he got the 2 goals and the assist?
No, I was actually out. I was out because it was on it. Like now the clocks had changed. It was on at the same time I had my park runs and everything.
Okay.
And I was setting up a bit of a chess thing, and I looked at it. I deliberately didn't look at it because I didn't want to ruin my morning because I knew it was going to be bad because I only had Senesi and I had Anderson on the bench, so I was worried he was going to get points. And I was expecting something from Semenyo, and I saw he got 2 goals. And I thought, typical. And that was basically it. I wasn't too perturbed, but I was kind of expecting him to get a few points.
Have you seen that one?
Not 18 now.
Have you seen that one where he runs to the byline and then cuts in and powers it from the corner? Really, really good goal.
Was it good? Was it? I haven't even seen any of it.
Really good, really good. So we'll quickly go over the points. Yeah, I mean, I was heavily invested in this one because I had Evan Nilsson and you had Senesi as well, didn't you?
That was the only one I had. What's happened to Evan Nilsson? He's supposed to be getting the goals, not Semenyo.
I mean, he was popping up for he had a couple of early season ones, but he must have blanked for a good. I can't remember the last. Was it Tottenham? I think probably the last goal he scored. It's got to be going back 3 or 4 weeks. He's probably one that might be on the chopping block soon. So yeah, Semenyo with 2 goals. Kluivert scored an absolutely brilliant goal as well from outside the box.
Yeah.
Semenyo scored for Fulham. Assists for Bournemouth. Ruffert, Semenyo, and Gannon Doe. And assist for Fulham from Chakuwezi. I was just watching Darius's live stream. He actually pronounces names even worse than I do. So I'm glad to know that I'm not the only one who can't pronounce basic football names. Bonus for Semenyo, obviously Max. Kluivert with 2. Kluivert and Semenyo sharing 2. And then defensive contributions for Scott Anderson. Inevitable triggers always. Diop, and Semenyong's a midfielder, isn't he? So he wouldn't have got a midfielder.
He is, I think. I think he is classified as a midfielder.
He's like a midfielder didn't he start as midfield and they put him back to defender? Anyway. So,
I think last season he was classified as a defender, wasn't he? And he was playing in midfield. He was very popular, wasn't he, around the double game weeks last season?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember that. Yeah. So yeah, any thoughts on this one, Trig? I mean, I just think, they're second in the league now. I read somewhere this morning. I don't know who described it, but described Semenyo as world class. Do you reckon that's accurate?
Well, he's certainly playing like he is at the moment, isn't he? Whether he reverts to last season's version or not, we don't really know yet, do we? But he's certainly carried on more than I was expecting him to. I mean, he got that jammy penalty the other week, and then did he get a goal in the 95th minute or something yesterday?
I think a lot of the goals.
Glad I wasn't watching it in that case. But he's certainly doing pretty well, isn't he?
A few people saying there's audio issues, and then apparently there's not. And Greg's just saying Gary is the audio issue. Yeah, if I just muted myself, then it would be fine. He's doing well. I mean, their fixtures get a bit more difficult coming up, don't they? But I think the assets. Obviously everyone's going to stick with Semenyo. Trig, I'll say this to you. I did try and persuade you to get him in his wild card. We've kept saying every Saturday night, can he keep it going? Surely you've got to be thinking about bringing him in now.
Probably not, to be honest with you. I think I'm saving next week, but we'll have a look when we have a look at my team. But I got Saka in instead, so no, not really. No, I probably won't be getting Semenyo in, but we shall see.
To be fair, when I texted you last night, you were very calm about it. You said it's just very.
Yeah, well, it's just an average game week. This is the first red arrow I've had this season, and it's kind of, you expect red arrows. You can't have everybody. So this is a weekly occurrence. It's the same with Kudos, isn't it? Kudos pretty much almost matched him today, probably. And he had a really good game week. Haven't got him either, unfortunately. But there's no point worrying about all the players that you don't own.
I'm going to do a quick poll. Should get Semenyo. Thank you, Vindaloo's there shouting out I was on Roberto's The Form is Temporary podcast yesterday, and I managed to win a quiz. Yeah, thank you, Vindaloo, and also to Andrew. All right, let's move on to the next match.
I'll tell you something funny first. I've got to go and have a quick rant about this, actually, because yesterday when I got back from being out, I saw on my YouTube channel, I had like 5 new comments on there, and they were from people telling me how much Semenyo had ruined my season. It's like, Semenyo's killed your season, Trigger. Like, as if I didn't know the result. Do you know what I mean? And when you put a video out before the game week, once the game week starts, that video's pretty much over and done with, isn't it? And these people actually took the time and effort to go back to try and make me feel bad about my team. And it's like, What is the mentality of these people?
I know.
It's like ridiculous. So I've had to shadow ban them. Anyone who does that, I just put them on a shadow ban. So now they're just going to be talking to themselves because no one's going to see any comments they make on my channel in future. They're not going to know that they're shadow banned. But I mean, what's the mentality of people that they like seeing other people have bad game weeks, or it makes them feel better about themselves when they see other people having a bad time, don't they? So
were the comments aggressive, taking the piss, or were they, oh no, sorry, Trig, to see that you haven't got Semenyo?
Basically coming on to point out to me that I don't own Semenyo after he's scored points, as if I didn't know, as if I don't know that I don't have Semenyo. It's just ridiculous. You go to the effort to provide entertainment and content for people, and it's like, and I think this is why that content creators will not vary and pick anybody different, because as soon as you pick someone different or don't pick somebody, you expose yourself to variance and you just get slated and attacked by people. And it's really ridiculous. They need to wind their necks in a bit, some of these people. It's absolutely crazy. But if people are coming onto my channel doing that, they're just going to get shadow banned.
Yeah.
So
it's not good. It's happened to me once or twice, and I've just I just ignore them. To be honest with you, but I mean, to be fair, Greg's saying if D Unit was on now, he'd probably be giving us the exact same stick that we've shadow banned him for the week. Let's say we haven't really, of course. All right, let's move on to the next match. So I'll be honest with you, I've kept an eye on BBC today, but I've not even watched the highlights of any of these matches because I didn't have that.
Oh, I've watched everything. So
I didn't have many players playing today. Well, I did, but they were mainly defenders. The Leeds goals for 2-1 to Spurs. Goal for Leeds for Okafor. Assists for Arison. Goals for Kudos. He keeps on going, doesn't he?
This is what I mean. He's it's not just Semenyo you have to worry about. There's lots of players.
Roberto was almost making excuses up for having him in his wild card the other day, but I mean he's doing bloody well. Porro, who I got rid of, I sold him for Gabriel, but they ended up on equal points anyway. With the assist,
he got an assist.
Yeah, and assist to Kudos as well. Bonus points to Kudos and I guess Okafor and Tell would have shared them, wouldn't they? On 2, and then defensive contributions for Ampadu, Bogle, Bentacure, and Porro. He's got defensive contributions as well. So
he would have ended up on 7 points, probably.
He did, yeah. But Gabriel ended up with 7 points. So I mean, I was happy enough because it made absolutely no difference to my game week. But anyway, mate, what were your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, it was a pretty interesting game. It's the first game that Leeds have lost at home in a very long time. And Tottenham are still they're like a bit flaky in my opinion. I mean, they're doing pretty well, aren't they? But they've had pretty easy opposition a lot of the time. But they're doing well. They are doing well. Xavi Simons is pretty good in parts. But again, he's another one who kind of, if you pick between Kudos and Simons and pick the wrong one, there's just massive variance in the swings in terms of points.
Did he start?
And I'm pretty sure he did start. Yeah, he did start.
He's been on and off the bench, isn't he? Well, I've not even thought about him.
But good little win for them. I mean, Leeds went out of it completely. The striker wasn't that great though. Calvert-Lewin, after people have been bringing him in, haven't they? And Stack was pretty quiet as well, I thought.
Someone made the comment on Darius's stream earlier. I think, didn't he had the worst XG conversion rate, Calvert-Lewin, of any striker in the league last season. But yet people are rigging him into left, right, and centre.
And there were quite a few people on bench boost this week who had Leeds players on their bench. I think Ben Krellin's bench boosted this week. There's a few people that have bench boosted. I think even Bakar as well. I think he's bench boosted as well.
Oh, that's a coincidence.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that. And Ben Crellin doesn't own Semenyo, and that's the only difference between his team and Bakar is that Ben Crellin doesn't own Semenyo.
Oh, Ben Crellin doesn't.
I had a look in that Content Creator League. It was just myself, Ben Crellin, and Praz who don't own Semenyo. Everybody else does, but a lot of people have bench boosted with Leeds assets on their bench, and none of them got defensive contributions.
No, I mean, to be fair, if you're going to play him at home to Spurs, you're not going to expect much, are you? Especially if it's a defender.
You'd expect some defensive contribution points. So they've always been getting those.
Maybe, yeah, but not like clean sheets. I mean, yeah, I get your point.
It was a bit like our one, though, wasn't it? I mean, we basically only did it because we had 15 fit players, and
yeah, and we got defensive contributions semester away, and we got a couple of save points off the broker as well, didn't we? But yeah, all right. So this is where, I mean, both our transfers were Arsenal, weren't they? So I bought Gabriel in for Porro, and you bought Saka in for who? Who did you bring him in for?
Wirtz.
So I was pretty pissed off, actually. I'll say the one thing that did piss me off was this match, because the bloody Gyökeres isn't on penalties, is he? I mean, I suppose it doesn't matter for you because you got both of them.
We don't know for sure, because that was Saka's 100th attacking contribution in his 200th match, and whether that he'd given him that so that he could get that 100 in his 200.
Maybe.
I don't know, but it looks like Saka's on them, though, to be fair.
You reckon they'd even be aware of that? Because I know, like, obviously goals, if it's your 100th goal or your 100th assist, do you think they'd be aware, like, combined?
Well, the commentators were. They were talking about it quite a bit. So.
Yeah, I don't know. But to be fair, in these days, they probably were aware of it. So, goal from Saka and Rice, and fair play to Kanji, who shouted Rice out as a differential this week.
So did I. I was talking him up a lot in my streams.
All right.
In my shows this week.
Big up to you as well, then, Trig. Assist for Timber, who's another one. Yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling maybe I could have gone for him instead of Gabriel.
D-Unit said that Timber was a better option than Gabriel, didn't he?
He did, yeah. He did. I think it's just with him whether or not he's going to start. But, I mean, he keeps seeming to start every week, doesn't he? So...
We always think that, don't we? But he seems to start as much as Gabriel does.
Yeah. Bonus points for Rice. Rice with 1, Timber 2, Gabriel with 1, and then he got a defensive contribution. Gabriel and Zubamendi, and then Golden Bennett, Mavropanos and Diorf, Paqueta, and Somerville and Fernandez would have got them if they'd defenders. Yeah. Diorf got one as well. I mean, he's not done very well in defensive contributions. That's why we were taking Darius. But yeah, fault string. I mean, my main one is on the penalty, but who's on penalties. But any thoughts on this one?
Yeah, well, Saka looked pretty good, I thought. I mean, he played the full 90 minutes. If he is on penalties, people were getting him in anyway without the penalties. Darius, I think, was saying the other week he only had 2 penalties all season anyway, Arsenal.
Well, last season.
But, I mean, Saka's come in on his first game, full game pretty much, and got a penalty, hasn't he? So, so a lot of people did cut themselves off from Saka by getting 2 Arsenal defenders. But then again, when you look at the points, I mean, Gabriel's got just as many points as Saka, hasn't he? And costs a lot less money. So whether Saka's worth it or not, when you can just go with the defenders, it's hard to say, really, isn't it? But
injuries permitting, he's coming in for me next week for Fernandez, I think.
I think that's going to be a very popular transfer from people, because Fernandez, we'll talk about him in a minute, but when I played my wild card, I was a bit annoyed actually, because when I played my wild card, Gabriel was getting no defensive contributions whatsoever. Virgil van Dijk was getting them every game. So I played my wild card, got Virgil van Dijk in. And ever since then, Gabriel's been getting them every game, and Virgil van Dijk hasn't had any. So I kind of picked the wrong defender there on the wild card, I think, because Liverpool, I don't know. But yeah, I was expecting a red arrow this week with that Arsenal defence. I was pretty sure they were going to keep a clean sheet. So
I'll just say in the chat, Coin Toss is saying, Trig mentioned Rice 100 times this week. Now we know Gary doesn't watch Trig's vids. He just comments and leaves. Not true at all.
You didn't see me playing chess, Gary, on my video the other day?
No, I didn't see that.
So you don't watch them?
I don't watch every single minute. You are quite prolific with the old vids, Trig.
2 this week, I think.
All right. Well, excuse me.
I don't think there's going to be many this week. I'll tell you, not after this game week.
Excuse me, Trig. Please forgive me. Gary, why is your rank not on your tag? Well, because I don't usually put the ranks in the tags. We are going to look specifically at where we are ranked when we've gone through the games. I
only put mine on because it was good last week. And then I thought, if I take it off, I'm going to get stick from Gary. So I've had to keep it on there.
You wouldn't have got stick from me, but you got stick from the fans. You're going to be down in 9 million now at some point, and then you'll have to keep it on. I'm joking.
Luckily, I've still got half my team left to play, but I'm not expecting much, to be honest with you.
No, neither am I. I sort of think this is the game we want to get through now. Right, let's have a look at Man United, Sunderland. Man United actually winning. Mason Mount and how do you say Kiko, something like that. You're supposed to pronounce it, aren't you? Assists in Burmo and Dallo, and then bonus points for Sesko, Delict and Mount looking like they're sharing too. There's a lot of people sharing bonus points this week. Oh, wait a minute. Delict, Mount, and Lemons. What would happen there?
Lemons.
Doesn't say.
What?
Doesn't say.
They've all got 29, have they?
Yeah, it doesn't break down who got them on here. We'll just have to guess they all got 2.
They all get 2 points.
Oh, look at that. Bruno just outside defensive contributions.
I know.
Defensive contributions for Casemiro, Ballard, Xhaka, and Mukele. What was the next one, Trig?
Ballard was only on the picture now. He came on as a substitute after about half an hour and got 19 defensive contribution points.
This, didn't
you? Yeah, it started really quickly, Man United. They got a really good goal from Mason Mount. Sesko actually looked okay. I mean, we're all ignoring Man United strikers, but he actually looked okay. Although, of course, this is home to Sunderland, isn't it? But it looked like, as for Fernandez, honestly, any other week he would have had a goal.
He hit the bar, didn't he? And
a tremendous save. It's just like it just seems to be that way with him at the moment. There's always something stopping him from getting points. Whereas you get other players, they like get a fluky goal out of nothing. Whereas him, it's the opposite. Everything's like avoiding points at the moment. Not 11 defensive contributions.
Have you still
missing
got him?
His goal? Yeah, I have him.
So
I don't know if I'm going to keep him or not. I mean, I could always get. I mean, if I went Fernandez to Semenyo, and you guys all go Fernandez to Saka, I'm going to end up with the same team as all of you.
Yeah,
I've been trying to avoid that.
Yeah,
but I might keep Fernandez. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to not do anything until near deadline next week. I'm going to just take a chill pill from FPL in terms of doing things with my team. And it's going to be all rational. I'm not going to kind of knee-jerk Semenyo in or anything like that. So I think my initial thing is to save, but we shall see. Anyway, yeah, good game by United. And
nice to get a win. I'm not a Man United hater, by the way. They're sort of my second team. You know, when they won the Champions League back in '99, I was still quite young. I loved watching them. How many do you reckon people will be on wildcard in game week 7? Because it's usually quite a popular time to wildcard.
Game week 7?
Well, game week 8, sorry, yeah, now, basically.
Quite a few people are, I think. All the ones that didn't go in game week 6, I guess. They've got a bit of tricky decisions, haven't they? Because I don't know I think Gyökeres is going to come under pressure now. I think people that wildcarding are going to get Saka and 2 Arsenal defenders, and they're not going to bother with Gyökeres.
Yeah. I mean, it's not. I was sort of just holding out for the. Say hello to Shane or Kieran there, FPL double pivot. Yeah, I was sort of holding out on the basis that he had penalties, and if he hasn't got them, I mean, they've got that Burnley and Sunderland in game week 10 and 11.
He just wasn't involved today at all, really. He was. No, he's looking very poor. I mean, the Man United striker is looking better than him.
Yeah.
Or the Newcastle striker, or.
Well, yeah.
Because this is out for a while now, isn't he? So I can see Gyökeres being sold. If they can't score at home to West Ham.
Did you see that emergency video that Andrew FPL Nightmare put out yesterday? Because they confirmed Vissel was out until, I think, until November. So he was saying, I don't know, well, we can have a look at his team in a minute, but I don't know. But he was basically saying he's like, everyone should be bringing him in. I mean, I'm not 100% sure if I agree with that, but what are your thoughts on him?
Well, I mean, we don't have unlimited transfers, do we? I mean, if I had, I'd quite like to have my wild card back now, actually, because there's so many underperformers now with like Gyökeres, João Pedro's not had a shot today either, probably. Didn't even stay on for the full 90. And Reinders even has been pretty poor the last couple of weeks. So we shall see how the rest of the week goes. But I
think I'd consider.
We've still got our captains to come, haven't we?
Yeah, I'd definitely consider him if I was on wildcard. Greg's saying Bowen over most strikers. I don't know about Bowen. Podner's in. Hi, Podner. All right, so let's have a look at the game that just finished. Make sure I press the right button and don't explode the stream. I'll quickly refresh this because I don't think the game had finished when I uploaded it. Okay, so Chelsea, Liverpool. I had no interest in this match from an FPL perspective because I've got no players. So goals by Esteval and Caicedo for Chelsea. Assist from Cucurella and Gusto. Liverpool goal from Gakpo, who obviously loads of people have got rid of over the last week or so. Assist to Isaac. And then bonus points to Caicedo. I haven't seen Zeichel in the chat. He loves Caicedo, doesn't he? I'm sure he's probably happy. He's probably out getting drunk somewhere on the Caicedo points. 3 for him. And then again, another two on the same. Cucurella and Esteval. So presumably...
Gakpo's missed out on the bonus points.
Well, yeah.
He's got 10 defensive contributions, look. Gakpo.
Oh, yeah. And
it's
then...
pretty random, isn't it?
Defense contributions for... Only Reece James, isn't it?
Oh, no, he didn't. Sorry, Gakpo needs 12, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. There's only Reece James, even though there's a load of people up there. So obviously you watch this, Trig, as our resident Chelsea fan. What are your... I mean, was this that relevant for FPL? Because so many people have got rid of... Well, I suppose there's still a lot of Chelsea assets, not maybe so many Liverpool assets floating around now.
There's a few Sanchez's around. I mean, I actually benched Sanchez this week and played Dubravka. So I was getting a bit worried because Chelsea were keeping a clean sheet for quite a long time. And very good game, though. I mean, that goal by Caicedo was first class. I mean, he's gone up a level in terms of his attacking output. I mean, a lot of people bought Enzo Fernandez in, but I think Caicedo's the one. I mean, he's only 5.5 million. He's got a floor of 4 points every week, and that's his third goal, isn't it, for the season in 8 weeks?
I think so, yeah.
I mean, and he could have had another one. He could have had a brace. His shots from outside the box are fantastic. The Liverpool goalkeeper, by the way, he was very good, I thought. Kept it down because Chelsea were the better team for most of that
What Liverpool
match.
keeper's that?
Marmad, what's his face?
Just trying to get you to pronounce it. Marmashvili or something like that. Marshmallow.
Yeah. So he was quite good. Chelsea lost all their defenders during the game. They were down to their last 2 defenders, and they both got injured during the game. So they had to play Caicedo in defence by the end of it.
Oh, in this game, really?
So I was very worried near the end when every time Liverpool had a breakaway, because you know what they're like at the end. Salah had a couple of shots, so both went over the bar. Both pretty poor shots, to be honest with you. And he's not looking in great form. Wirtz was okay. Wirtz did something really good when he first came on and then faded away pretty quick. Only came on at half time.
Did Salah look
and
rubbish?
Esteval only came on. As for João Pedro, I don't think João Pedro had a single shot in the entire match, and he hasn't had a shot for like 4 matches now.
What about Salah, Trig?
Salah was hopeless. Well, I mean, like I just said, he had a couple of shots, and they both went over the bar, and he wasn't great. I mean, he wasn't really, to be honest with you. And when you consider Chelsea had no defence, I was expecting more from Liverpool than what they showed. But Chelsea's midfield were pretty good, and a deserved win for them. And as for Esteval, it's just like I said at the beginning, it's absolutely fantastic to see him get his goal. Anyone who hasn't seen it, go and watch his celebrations, especially after the final whistle. It's so good to see someone looking so happy.
Just a correction. Do you know like the new newspapers put corrections? FPL Nightmare said, I never said everyone should bring him in. I said Walter Mard is now a viable option, and so I'm bringing him in. So apologies from the PubCast Industries to FPL Nightmare Industries. Yeah, all right. Shall we look at our team streak? We'll have a look at our PubCast hosts league. So it's getting quite interesting at the top here, Trig. Roberto's only 7 points behind you now.
I'm still ahead of him, am I?
You're just about. I'm only 13 behind you, and then Nightmare's only 6 behind me, and then Darius is only 2,750 points off of Nightmare. He's right down the bottom. So we'll have a look at your team first, Trig. So I need to realise you can get them in the little window. It's nice, isn't it? Here. So just for anyone listening on audio, Trigger's got Dubravka in goal, still to play against Aston Villa, Virgil on 1, Senesi on 2,
Lacroix
still to play away to Everton, Saka on 8, Ndai at home to Crystal Palace, Reinders still to play away to Brentford, Fernandes 3, Captain Haaland, João Pedro 2, and Gyökeres 2. So, and not a very good game week rank. 11 million and a live
11 million.
Yeah, there's 12 million players now.
That's the lowest I've ever had. I don't think there was even that many players last year when I got my.
There's 12 million players this year. I noticed the other day. It's the first time it's ever ticked on to 12 million, I think. And live rank, though, you're still in the top million. So, yeah, thoughts on your game week so far, Drew?
I mean, yesterday I was thinking it was quite bad, but then when I thought about it, I look, it's just one game week, and over the first 8 game weeks, if someone had told me before the season started I'd be at 900k, I wouldn't have been too upset at that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I take it, especially after the last few seasons where I've been like 5 million or whatever. So it's not too bad. The team's in reasonable shape, I think. Couple of issues, but yeah, not too unhappy about it. Got 5 to go. I don't know what Lacroix's going to do yet, do we? Or Ndui could do with some points from him, especially with Kudos. I mean, Kudos is the one I would have bought in last week if I didn't get Ndui in. So, and Kudos has just like completely killed him in points.
Do you reckon Darius is right that he just is a model / template pick, and we shouldn't be going near him? Well,
he has had quite a few returns, hasn't he? And apparently old Dewsbury Hall's out this week, and so Ndai might be playing in a more attacking role this week. So we'll see how he gets on tomorrow. I think it's too early to say. I mean, people are a bit manic, aren't they? They swing from one thing to the next. Do you know what I mean? One blank, and they go from being great picks to being absolute rubbish, and it's just not the case, is it, really?
No. Any very, 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 very early thoughts on what you might do next? How many transfers have you got, Drew?
It'll be 1. I was going to save and wait for game week 9. But apparently Palmer could be having an operation, so it's unlikely he's going to be back. I've already got Saka, so I don't really need my transfers for anything.
No.
So I'll have to see. I mean, at the moment, you'd have to think. No, I still think Fernandes is okay, though. I still think Fernandes is going to be okay. So I'm not going to take Fernandes out because everybody else is doing it. I'm just going to do my own thing.
Review still has him higher amount of points over the next 6 weeks than Saka, which I think is just ridiculous. I don't think they've.
Yeah, I don't know. I
just don't think they've adjusted for the deep line role. Besides the fact he seems to have forgotten how to take penalties as well.
Well, that's the big thing, of course, isn't it? We don't know if he's going to take the next one or not. But then again, we didn't with Saka. A lot of people didn't get Saka because they said he wasn't on penalties. And you take Fernandes out because you think he's not on penalties. Maybe he is still on penalties. He probably is, isn't he, really?
Possibly.
But, he could have got a goal today. I think people are too blinded by the points. Okay, he missed his penalty last week. If he didn't, he would have got double figures. If it wasn't for a wonder save today, he would have had double figures again today. And so I'm just going to do my own thing. I'm not worried what other people are doing and saying. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, the fixes get a bit more difficult, don't they?
Yeah, I guess so. We'll see what happens. I don't think he's a priority for me as such. I'd quite like to have 2 free transfers, so I'll probably keep him and see what happens.
I'm going to end...
international break. Anything can happen, can't it?
I'm going to end this poll, and 76% of people think you should be getting Semenyo in. Good.
That's good. I'm definitely not getting him, man. Because the majority's always wrong.
The majority's always wrong. They seem to have been...
They would have all been telling us to bring in Dye in 2 weeks ago, wouldn't they? So they would have been wrong about that.
Well, I don't know, Trig. I reckon if sometimes they say when you put yourself on that mountain of I'm going to stick by my guns and I'm not going to change, I reckon you might be on the verge of doing that with Semenyo. You disagree?
I'll get the people I think are going to get the most points going forward, not who's got the most points previously. If it's Semenyo, I'll get Semenyo. If it's not, it's not. So I'm not ruling myself out of getting him.
We'll keep an eye on that one, Trig. We'll keep an eye on that one. So I am very average game week for me. I'm on it doesn't show you green or arrows here, does it? I'm on a red arrow from about 1.6 million to 2 million. Game week rank of 6 million. Not great. I'm looking at this as just if I can get through it game week with a sort of grey arrow, I'll be happy. So I've got Sells still to play away to Newcastle. Oh, Gabriel's gone up to 9. So he got more than Porro. So my transfer did come off, Trig. That's an extra 2 points. Senesi with 2. Konza still to play at home to Burnley. Fernandes with 3. Semenyo with 18. Reinders away to Brentford. Ndiaye at home to Crystal Palace still to play. Then Evan Nilsson 2. Gyökeres 2. And Captain Haaland away to Brentford. Yeah, I'm just sort of I'm a little bit disappointed because I was on a very big upward trajectory going into this week. I know I played the bench boost 2 weeks ago and triple captain this week, but I was hoping to sort of be marching towards the top million this game week. But I've still got thank you, Trey. I've still got 5 to play. I reckon I will probably come out about even, and then I'll be pretty happy with my team when I bring Saka in for Fernandes in game week 6. Any thoughts on my team, Club?
Yeah, it looks worse. You pretty much got the same players left I did. I played Dubravka over. I would have probably played Dubravka over Sells, I think.
Yeah.
But you could. I think you can still get a decent green arrow. There'll be a lot of people above you that didn't captain Haaland, for example.
Do we know what percentage ownership he is?
I think it was 100. And he owes about 180%. Oh, I just got to say goodbye to Mrs. Trig.
Yeah, go on.
Bye. Say goodbyes.
Bye.
Bye, Miss Trig.
What, man? No,
She's going all shy. I just handed her the mic. She didn't. She was struck silent.
He's struck silent. Unlike you, mate. Yeah. Anyways, you were saying about my team.
Yeah, no, it looks fine. Should be. You should get a green arrow, I think. I mean, we don't know yet who's to go. I mean, there's the likes of Foden that could hurt us. And,
oh God, yeah. And Darius is triple captain.
Lots of people. Did you triple captain him?
Oh, not triple captain. Captain. Wait, sorry. Captain. A lot of people captained Odin.
Who did? Well, Darius did.
Darius did, yeah. That's not a lot.
A lot of people have got Foden.
Yeah, a lot of people have got him, yeah. Paul
Watkins, another one. There'll be quite a few Watkins captainers about too, probably. Not amongst the... I'll tell you what, right? That poll you had just now, I'm on a rant again. Oh. That poll you had just now, everyone's telling me to get Semenyo, and people coming onto my thing telling me, oh, I was an idiot for not having him. They're the same people that complain about everyone having the same team. They complain about people having the same team, and you try and differentiate yourself from a template, and it doesn't work. And what happens? You can sit there smirking behind your beer, but you sit there, right? And they're the same people. They're the same people that complain about everyone having the same team. If you have a different team, you get slagged off. Why did you captain Gordon? Why did you do this? What an idiot. What a moron. You know, they're the morons. They got too much of that to fucking say. And should button their beaks and concentrate on their own teams rather than trying to bloody pick apart other people's teams. So
I think Trig's a bit upset, Cat. No, I get what you mean, mate. I get what you mean.
You know what I mean now? It annoys me that because it's always the same ones that complain everyone's got the same team.
Literally the same people.
Oh, well, it's a community per se, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I get what you mean.
It's not like I've got names. It's not like I've got their names.
Yeah, you've got a list of people Trigger hates because they slag off his team, and somehow gonna. I'm not gonna
they like it. Look, they love the rant. And don't you dare bloody clip it. That Nightmare's a bloody nuisance, isn't he? He's going to go and make a little clip. He's worse than Steve-O. You know what I mean? You would say something, and then the next thing is a 30-second clip on.
No one clips more than Steve-O.
X.
No one clips more than Steve-O. I mean, he is the legend. Saying he voted no, or he or she voted no. I had to DM McDonald. Yeah, they love you. They love your rant there. You basically telling everyone they're idiots seems to go down well, Craig.
Yeah, but I'm sure it's not these people in this. Well, 75% of them. 75% of them are.
Not the people in the chat. But we love you all. You're all valuable.
Ones that voted no, top Johns. A lot of them.
Top Johns. Yeah, I reckon I'll just go Saka in for Fernandes. Could regret it.
The thing is, right, if I do Fernandes Semenyo, I've got, well, apart from Evan Nielsen, I've got like the same team as you then almost. It's crazy, isn't it?
I know. I said the other day we're going to become like Az and Mark from Black Box, who always used to have the same team rather than one player.
It's not just us, it's like everybody.
Yeah, well,
I just want to move away from it. That's why I went with Saka, because I felt like everybody's going to Arsenal defence. I thought I'd just get Saka in just to be a bit different.
Yeah, I don't like Raya as a pick. I mean, Nightmare was saying to me yesterday, it doesn't get any save points, doesn't get any bonus, doesn't get any. Well, it's either 6 or 2, isn't it?
So what did he get today? 6?
Assume so, yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, you can get points from your other keepers, can't you? So you don't really... It's like a comfort blanket, isn't it, having double Arsenal defence?
Yeah.
But it probably looks better now that Gyökeres is being so rubbish, though, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, Gabriel Timber
Rice's, I tell you what, you look at Rice's points in the last 10 or so weeks, he's unbelievable.
If you could have Rice or Casado, which would you have?
Yeah, that's a tricky one, isn't it? Probably Casado, I think.
He's cheaper, isn't he?
I'm thinking he's better than Reinders, you know.
Yeah, well, based on points, yeah.
Yeah, but he keeps getting them, doesn't he? And he's not going to be rotated. He plays every single match, every single minute. Reinders is going to start getting rotated soon, I think. Once Cherky's back, and he's going to become a problem, I reckon, Reinders.
But they play different positions.
Oh, they play all over the place, don't they? You know what I mean? It's like he's been quite attacking. He's been playing Reinders in a fairly sort of advanced midfield role, hasn't he?
Yeah, maybe he'll go back into a more defensive position.
So I can see him getting a rest. He's played every game so far, hasn't he?
You
know what Pep's like. He goes through phases.
Yeah. Do we have a look at tomorrow's games, Trig? And assuming the game week finishes. Oh, a lot of games on tomorrow, isn't there? Just briefly give off.
I should have turned my WhatsApp off. It keeps going off.
All your fans. All your fans. All your fans.
All the ones slagging me off.
Well, now Mrs.
Why
Trig.
isn't that?
Now Mrs.
Why
Trig.
isn't that prick got Semenyo?
Well, now Miss Trig's left. It's all your mistresses, I'm sure, saying, where are you?
Hang on. I've got to unmute the pricks. Hang on.
Didn't hear me. I'll tell you.
I did hear you. I deliberately ignored it.
Yeah, you deliberately ignored it. Aston Villa versus Burnley. I reckon Villa are going to keep their momentum going here. Did you see Rodgers and I think Watkins, definitely Rodgers, still in the England squad, despite being total pants?
Yeah, but it's not really their fault, is it? I mean,
well,
is it their fault? I mean, there are only two members of the Aston Villa team. And the other thing is they don't want all the big guns playing because they're all being rested this international break, probably, aren't they?
Yeah.
Is it just friendly matches, this international break?
I assume it's World Cup qualifiers. We haven't. They usually go on until March, don't they?
Or maybe it is. I know the Brazilian
Exactly.
ones, they've only got friendlies.
Exactly. But yeah,
I've got Dubravka in that one now, so yeah.
I can see Villa continuing to do well. Good night, Darius. I think he's going off sleep, or he's going off on his trip. Have a nice trip to Bali, mate. Safe trip. Yeah, do you reckon that Villa will continue their decent, their recovery here, should we say?
You'd think so at home to Burnley, wouldn't you? I mean,
yeah,
that's a good fixture for Watkins, isn't it? You wouldn't be surprised if he got a goal or two.
I'm hoping for a Konza clean sheet because he's done nothing for me all season. Nothing, Trig. I think the 1 week he got a clean sheet, I had him bench.
I mean, he's not a great pick, is he? With DEFCONs and everything.
No, I didn't really. I mean, he's been in my team since game week 1. I don't think my brain had attuned into taking DEFCONs into account. You know what I mean?
They did have good fixtures, though, didn't they? They had really good fixtures.
They did, yeah. Everton Palace. So I've got in die in this. We've both got in die. I mean, will this be?
Dewsbury Hall's out, isn't he?
This would be the first game, correct me if I'm wrong, that Palace are coming in from a European fixture?
Yeah, and they played pretty much a full-strength team. Although they did make some changes early on, didn't they? I think Mateta only played 45 minutes. But the defence played the whole match.
Do you think that will take
Everton have got Dewsbury Hall missing tomorrow, so... Yeah, I wouldn't mind a 0-0. Well, actually, a 1-0 to Palace would be better.
Why?
Because I've got Lacroix.
You've got in die as well.
Yeah, I'd still be happy with a 1-0 to Palace.
Oh, because he's less owned.
Because Lacroix would get me like 10 points probably, wouldn't he, if they kept a clean sheet?
Yeah, fair play. Fair play. Yeah, I can see this being probably 0-0, 1-0 either way. Newcastle versus Forest. So you reckon, based on the fact that I couldn't start sales, that Newcastle are going to tank and Trig there.
This could hurt us, this game. A lot of people have bought in, what's his face, Gordon, and a few people got the Newcastle striker. Lots of Newcastle defenders around as well. Forest absolutely woeful, weren't they, midweek? Losing to Diddyland.
Just say night to Andrew. He's just saying he's off. And
cheers, Andrew. Don't take any clips.
And welcome to Kirsten, who's just become a channel member. Sorry, Trig, you were saying, mate.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting, isn't it? I mean, apparently they might be sacking the manager if they lose this game.
Really?
I read that somewhere. But I've read somewhere that he'd been given this is his last game.
What, and?
Yeah.
It doesn't surprise me. I mean, what surprised me is they made him manager in the first place. It's like square pegging. What do they call it? Square pegging, round hole.
Completely wrong team for him. It's almost as bad as United and hammering, isn't it? Similar sort of thing.
Yeah, ridiculous. Yeah, I could see Newcastle. I don't know about hammering. Actually, yeah, possibly hammering 4-0, something like that. Wolves versus Brighton. I mean, not really much FPL interest, Trig, but any thoughts on that one? Guess Minter, maybe?
I think Arias could do something here. I still like Arias. I've got my eye on him.
You're going on about him since pre-season.
They're running out of good fixtures, though, aren't they, now?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were slow to integrate him into the team, weren't they? I don't know why, because it's not like they had anybody else that was any good.
Has he got any attacking returns yet?
Yeah, he got a few points the other day.
Okay. Yeah, any thoughts on this one? I mean, it's probably going to be a Brighton win, going by form.
Oh, I'll say one each.
One each, yeah? Okay.
I don't think Wolves are that bad. It could go either way, couldn't it?
Is Strand Larson back?
He's back, but he's not 100%. He's playing, but he's complaining about not being right.
Okay. And then, I mean, I'm going to say it's a big one. But it's not really that much, is it? Because so many people are captain Haaland. Brentford versus Man City. I mean, I can't really take much from this game because Haaland, if he does well, everyone does well. I guess it's really if you've got Reinders, Foden, that sort of player, that's probably where the points are going to come from, isn't it?
He's still under 200% effective ownership. You're still going to gain from Haaland.
But not massively.
Not everybody's captained Haaland. And we haven't got much to fear in this game, I think, really, have we? Because Foden owners are few and far between. So we got 2 in it. So it should be, I suppose quite a few people have got Guardiola, haven't they?
Yeah.
So you wouldn't want him doing too well.
But I think Reinders would probably be the second highest owned, wouldn't he?
I'll probably get up and watch that game. I don't think I'll be up at 2 a.m. I'll get up for the 4:30 a.m. game. And it doesn't give me much time to do my weekly review because I have to go off to work about half an hour after that game finishes.
You've been attacked by
have to do it while it's still on.
You managed to avoid being attacked by any other random animals and
Yeah. Well, I went to play golf the other day. As a magpie was staring me out, but I mean, nothing really attacked me.
Let's have a quick look at. Can we get player ownerships on it, Drew?
I don't know about ownership.
On here, mate.
Yeah, but I think it's if you go to plan. No, go to top 1%. Top 1%. Go there. That might have something.
Okay.
Or is that just a team?
It's not effective ownership, though, is it? Let's do FPL. Do FPL live. You were a bit upset, Trig. You weren't on the FPL live rank. They've launched an app, haven't they? That Darius and
have they?
Yeah. Do you remember Darius and Andrew? They were on the beta testing stage this weekend because I think they're gonna roll it out. You don't remember because you went. Why did I not know about this?
Oh yeah, I never know about anything. It's only an app of the website.
6 points. I'm on a 6-point red arrow. Just have a look at who's.
Hey, you on a red arrow this week?
Yeah, 6 points.
And you've got about 12. Oh, I must be on a massive.
Yeah, well, you definitely, mate. Yeah.
I
Just
better
gonna-
not look.
So
I can't believe you are with Semenyo and Gabriel. It just shows you, doesn't it? I mean, there are other players out there.
yeah, I mean, look at him die for all of that, cartel stuff. He's only on 12-ish% ownership. Pretty tiny,
Timber's
really.
quite high. Timber's probably got very high ownership.
Yeah, well, let's have a look. So I don't own them. Timber's on 11 points.
Yeah, and you don't own Raya either, and he's a very popular keeper.
And he did get 6. But I'm looking at the most.
But they've all had their keeper now, and ours is still to play. So
yeah, but this is where they show the most, well, the threats to me around my rank anyway. There's not many left to play. You've got Mateta with 8%, Walter Mard with 8%, Woods with 6%. It looks like most of the highly owned players and then some keepers have played. So I think we could. Well, I'm not going to say you're going to get a green arrow tomorrow, Trig. Got Grealish at 21% ownership, Gueye. There's not many players, certainly that I don't own, that are playing tomorrow that can really hurt me. So I can't really see myself. Look, Foden's only on 6% ownership. So I can't see that it going too badly tomorrow, Trig. If you've still got, for people in general, if you've still got like 4 or 5 players left, I think most people will probably come out better than they are now.
yeah, I mean, I don't really care. I mean, as long as I'm in the top million by the international, that's my goal for this week now. It's quite a relief to get a red arrow because it's so long since I had one. I haven't had one since about.
What are you on about?
Game
Quite
week.
relieved.
I haven't had one since game week 30 last season, so I haven't had a red arrow since March. It's like I knew this week was going to be tough because of double Arsenal defences.
Yeah, I agree. It wasn't a week where you went into it thinking I'm going to get a massive green arrow, is it?
No, and there's people on chips. And,
exactly.
I'm thinking the next few weeks are going to be quite rough, actually, because there's quite a few people wild carding next week. And so it's going to be difficult it's going to take a few weeks for our teams to kind of catch up. I mean, you could wild card, I suppose, but probably best not to. Well, I don't know, though. You could wild card, I suppose.
No, I'm putting off until at least game week 13. I can get Saka in. Who else would you get in? Go back to my team.
It's more about who you'd kick out. Yeah, no, you don't need the wild card.
I don't particularly like my defence, but a few people are asking what points we're on. So I'll show that as well. So whoever asked, I'm on 36 and Trig's on 18. Yeah, I mean, that's not my team, that's Roberto's. I'd get rid of Konza. I'd get rid of Sells. Probably Fernandez, but I'm going to get rid of him next week anyway. I'm not sure Evan Nilsson and Gyökeres maybe, but I don't really, I'm not like, there's no one really outstanding that makes me think I would desperately want to go and get them in.
This is a problem, isn't it? There's no real strikers to choose from. I mean, that's probably why you've got Evan Nilsson, because there's not really any other options. I mean, João Pedro's not doing anything. Mateta's not doing much. So, I mean, who is there really? I mean, there's the United striker, or there's the Newcastle striker.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't afford to go up to Isaac, so there's not really much choice. Watkins has got terrible fixtures, so who is there?
What did you think of that
idea? Wasteland.
What did you think of that idea Kanji said to us during the podcast on Wednesday about basically dead spotting the third striker? It could be Gyökeres, or it could be Evan Nilsson down to...
That's your best option, I reckon.
Yeah, I need 2 transfers.
That's your best option, to go to a 4.5 and stick Saka in and play 5 in the middle.
But get Saka in over Anderson.
I mean, who are you going to kick out? Yeah, Anderson. Get rid of Anderson.
Anderson, yeah, because I never play him
Put
anyway.
Saka in. Get rid of Evan Nielsen and replace him with a 4.4. And so you could wildcard and do that, I suppose.
Yeah, I just don't. I think I can get through to 13 and then see how Liverpool are doing, and maybe if they're doing well, because that's their big fixture swing, isn't it? Go for 3 of them, and I'm sure there'll be some other fixture swings around there as well. Yeah. Trig, do you want to do? Can we do a quick? We're going quicker than usual, but it's because the two of us without Darius is drunken.
Oh,
Do you want to do a quick Q&A, mate?
yeah, we'll do a Q&A.
The chat, I'm going to put in the chat, get your questions in now. I mean, I know there's probably not that many questions because we're about to come up to a 2-week break.
So what are your plans, Gary, for the international break?
Well, we're doing the podcast twice, aren't we? So we're doing it with, we've got Roberto and who else is on next week? Oh yeah, FPL Punk. You didn't know who he was. Can I give away what's happening in 2 weeks' time, Trig?
Is that during the international break as well?
It is, yeah. So in 2 weeks' time,
yeah, you could do.
Well, in 2 weeks' time on the podcast, we are going to be joined by one of me and Trig's, both of our heroes, I believe. Joe from Fantasy Football Scout. He can only do the podcast at 10 in the morning. To me and Trig, UK time, we're going to be doing it at 10 in the morning, and he can only do an hour. So we're going to do that with Joe. This isn't next week; it's the week after, on the Wednesday morning, and then me and Trig are going to do a normal version of the podcast on the Thursday at 6 o'clock. Feeling pretty excited about that one, mate.
Yeah. Well, I am.
Yeah,
it's going to be very good.
One of the best managers of all time. I mean, what was it? Only ever finished out of the top 100k once in 26 years or whatever he's been playing.
The most consistent manager of all time.
Yeah, definitely. And then are we going to do a lock-in next week?
Well, we'll see what's happening.
Yeah, we'll see if there's anything worth talking about, won't we?
We could have injuries or something might kick off.
Yeah. All right, let's have a look at questions. Dan says, why does everyone play 4-3-4-3? Greg, answer, because I need to look for something in a second. Why does everyone play 3-4-3?
I don't think they do. I think there's a lot of people that have moved to 3-5-2. And then another one that's quite interesting is 4-4-2. I think that's a pretty good structure as well, especially when you consider the likes of Timber and Gabriel and those sort of players playing 4 at the back. I mean, are these cheap midfielders going to outscore those defenders? I'm not sure they are, but Kudos doing well at the moment, of course, but a lot of them aren't getting many points, the midfielders. But I think 5 in the middle. But who they are, I don't know. We'll have to answer Savio's question later. He always leaves me. I'll tell you what, he's been on the booze all day, peeps. He's right. He spends half his time on the Kazi while at his back.
I haven't gone to the toilet. I haven't even gone to the toilet. I haven't gone to the toilet.
Sorry, I wasn't watching the stream. I just assumed you'd gone off to the loo.
And I haven't had a drink until we started at 7. I'm not.
I was looking at the chat.
It's Darius that's plastered usually when we're on here. I don't usually start drinking until we start. All right, let's get on to the next one. You two are going to think I'm bonkers. This is from DM McDonald. But I'm tempted to triple captain Salah at home to United after the break. Big gamble based on how good his record is against Manchester United. Worth it. Do you remember that game week, Trig, where everyone sold him? Probably going back 2 or 3 years ago now, to bring in someone. I can't remember who they were bringing in, and all of a sudden, he got the hat trick against United.
No,
you don't remember that. Anyway, question is would you captain him against Anfield at home?
Oh, definitely not.
Definitely not. Suicidal.
Well, if I owned him, I guess I might.
Well, let's have a look. Should we have a look at the fixtures for game week 8 and see where we reckon the best captain will come from? No, it's a while away.
Just wondering that. I haven't actually looked at my team for next week.
It's probably going to be Haaland again, and at home to Everton. I would have thought. At Liverpool.
Yeah, I mean, without a doubt. I mean, oh, is that why you're getting rid of Fernandes? Because they've got Liverpool. I tell you what, Liverpool are very leaky.
And they've got their whole fixtures aren't that great after next game week, Trig.
Are they not?
And, I mean, they're not
Let's have a
horrible.
look.
They're about middle. They're about mid-table in the fixtures.
Brighton, Forest, Tottenham, Everton, Palace, West Ham, Wolves. What's wrong with them?
Well, yeah, and who have Arsenal got?
Oh yeah, for you because you haven't got Saka.
Exactly, yeah. So, but anyways, I think that's a no, isn't it, Trig, on captaining Salah?
But look at Bournemouth. They've got Man City away. I might get Semenyo in game week 12.
They got difficult fixtures.
Until then, I'm not getting him.
Okay. Greg says, who's the best option out of Sar, Doku, and Enzo, Trig?
Oh, that's Sarah, I'd say, easily.
Yeah, I'd go Enzo, I think.
I mean, but Palmer could be back shortly, couldn't he? So that would dent Enzo's... rather have Casado than Enzo, I think.
Who says, where was Trigger born and where did he grow up?
Trigger was born in Malta, which is a little island in the Mediterranean.
You didn't even mention that.
But I grew up in the UK. I grew up in Cornwall, then moved to London, and then moved to Greece, Crete, living on Crete for a few years, living in the Netherlands, and then came to New Zealand.
Yeah, if you want to hear,
been here for 30 years.
If you actually want to learn about Trig, I did an interview with him about a year ago now, wasn't it, Trig, where we talked about a lot of different things, part of my interview series, which doesn't really... Although I have got an interview with my interview with Holly Shand will be coming out this week, Trig. First one from the interview series in about 3 or 4 months. So, Arbor Free Tax says, I was looking at Haaland's fixture and they're kind of turning bad. If he is ever a sell despite his insane number, would you still get... I look at Haaland's fixture turning bad, would you still get your wild card to play him back? I'm not sure I understand the question, but could you put that in
There's
again?
There's nothing wrong with his fixtures anyway.
Yeah, I didn't think there was.
I mean, he's got Liverpool and Newcastle in 4 and 5 weeks away, but that's it. And he can score against Liverpool, score against Newcastle. Then he's got great fixtures after that.
Savio, who's the ideal 5 midfield then, Trig?
I'd say at the moment, Saka. Let me get it out.
I think Wirtz
was
benched again today. I'm so glad we got rid of him.
That's why I've got Fernandes. That's why I'm not getting rid of Fernandes, because there aren't, Saka, right? Then who is there? Fernandes. Palmer is a good one if he's fit, but he's not. So, I mean, if you're not getting Fernandes, who are you getting, really? I suppose you've got Semenyo. Saka, Semenyo.
Yeah, you've got to have Semenyo in there.
If you're not getting Fernandes, who are you going to have? I don't know. Who have the other two?
I mean, I'd say Reinders still, based on his price. No?
Well, he's okay, I suppose.
Yeah, it's difficult. The way, that question has made me think how underperforming. Trying to think in my head how underperforming the midfielders have been this season. Maybe.
I mean, like Kudos is playing great, but he's not going to carry on playing great.
Well, I don't know. Semenyo is.
Yeah, well, he has, but it doesn't mean he's going to.
Gordon?
Yeah, maybe Gordon. Maybe Gordon. But he gets rotated a lot.
Yeah.
At least Fernandes, they've got no Europe. He plays every single match. He plays 90 minutes and he's on penalties.
Casado or Rice based on today?
Oh, yeah. Get one of those in.
Yeah. I mean, but yeah, it's difficult. I think the point that Savio is making there is because you said to me, tell me if I'm wrong, Savio, about 5 in midfield. But when you actually think about it, it's quite difficult to think of 5 definite players you want in, isn't it?
But the strikers are crap as well, aren't they?
Greg saying, how big is Gary's actual room? I'm not sure, but I think it goes back about... how big would you say that is, Trig? 4 or 5 meters, I'm going to say. Four.
I think you should take your green screen away so we can actually have a look.
Well, when I move next year, Trig, I will actually put my normal background down.
Are you too embarrassed by your current?
I've got a hole in the wall behind me. That's part of the reason. Which Darius said, did I put that hole in the wall after my captain got sent off? Or something? Which I probably did. Barry Coleman says, now that the season is settled down, what are your targets for the season rank-wise? Mine is always the top 100k, Barry. Unless I end up at 5 million in March, I might adjust it down then. Or if I'm 10k in March, I might adjust it up. But otherwise, it's always 100k. Greg?
Well, it's always top 1,000, but I know realistically it's going to have to be. I'll be happy with top 50k. I think
50k
be a good. Yeah, I'll say 50. I mean, I wouldn't be unhappy with 100, but it'd be a bit of a nothing, isn't it?
100k, 100k you mean, not 100.
Well, I did 35 last season. This season's not going so well. I've had bad influences this season, I think. I've had my mind turned by certain algorithms have not helped me this season, I suspect.
Solio boy. John Stanley says, do they think they'll add points for forwards getting shots on target and mids creating big chances next season to even up the player pool? Greg?
What was that question again?
Do you think FPL will add points for forwards getting shots on target and midfielders creating big chances next season?
It's an interesting idea, isn't it? If the defenders get points for the defensive contributions, they need to do something about the fullbacks as well, don't they? Because strikers aren't doing much, are they? I mean, I know Haaland is. But I mean, if you include, he's just going to be even more ridiculous, isn't he? So,
I mean, the thing is, if a defensive contribution is getting the ball away from it's helping your team out. If a striker misses, even if they get it on target, should they really be rewarded for that? I could miss an absolute bloody sitter and still hit the target. I think midfield
Fan team awards points for shots on target.
We're not supposed to talk about them, Trig, remember? That's your role. Okay. Looking for more questions. I think that's it. Oh, wait a minute. Repentant Master says, when anti-10 played and kept Salah as a differential, which game week is best to triple captain Salah, Trig?
Triple cat, I wouldn't have a clue. Dan's just said successful dribbles. I think that's a really good idea. Because it's the kind of wingers and the fullbacks that aren't getting any points, and awarding dribbles would be that would even it up a little bit, I think.
Yeah, you can have a look at Liverpool's fixtures. It's got to be game week 14 or 15 against Sunderland or Leeds, isn't it, Trig?
Yeah, something like that. That's what people were saying. They're going to get them back in.
Yeah. If you get a treble captain Salah, then I wouldn't do it in any of those.
He's just not looking viable at the moment, though, is he?
No, but he's
saying he's not even the best Liverpool player.
I mean, he's saying he kept them in for differential. I mean, I wouldn't personally done that, but yeah.
Well, that's because you never have.
What are you talking about?
Well, he kept him in for a differential, and you said you wouldn't have him.
Yeah, but he's shite.
You just said I must admit.
He's had no goal threat or assist threat when you look at the XG all season. You just told me he was crap again tonight.
No, we did. We were very, very lucky, I think. This is why I'm quite happy to get to game week 8 with the rank I've got. And I can say, I should have done this, I should have done that. But when I think about it, we've been pretty lucky because Salah should have been so far behind Haaland. It's just unbelievable. Do you know what I mean? The fact that he pretty much kept up with Haaland despite playing absolute rubbish.
Yeah.
We've been so lucky.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been awful. He really has. All those last-minute goals he scored for us when we had him as captain.
Yeah.
And we really have been quite fortunate, I think.
Greg's making the point that game week 14 is midweek. So potentially he could get benched, I guess. It's a long way off as well, isn't it? I mean, we're talking about December.
That's why it was best to play it last week, I think, wasn't it? It was just obvious. Yeah. City home to Burnley, get it out of the way. It's one less thing to worry about, isn't it?
I mean, but if you haven't used skill caps, I mean, Haaland's got...
Has he got Sunderland at some stage?
Yeah, I'm just looking at it. So Haaland. He's got... Oh, Haaland. I don't think the fixtures go up to that. I think he's on AFCON. I think this only goes up to...
Game week 15, Haaland home to Sunderland.
Haaland home to Sunderland. Home to Leeds. West Ham. Bring this forward a bit to 19. So,
and West Ham are a bit better now, aren't they?
Yeah, he's away. He's away to Sunderland. Oh, look, he's home to Sunderland. And away to Sunderland. Is it 19 or 18? Oh, it's 18, isn't it? Is that when the chips renew?
I think, is it after 18? That would be halfway through the season.
Yeah, 18. It? So...
Or 19.
So, yeah. Salah's got Sunderland at home, Leeds away in game week 14 and 15. And Haaland's got Leeds at home and Sunderland at home in 13 and 15. So I personally would probably use it on Haaland in one of those two games, wouldn't you, Trig?
Yeah, definitely. But if he hasn't got Haaland and he's got Salah, then I don't know. I don't know. You can use it. I don't think you can use it on Salah the way he is at the moment.
Jemima Unicorn has a question, Trig. Only a third of people have played the wild card. Really, is it that small? It feels like most content creators have. I'd agree, it does. When do you think you will play it? He is 10 or 13. Well, Trig's already used this, Jemima. I think I would. I'm planning for 13 because I think I'm not going to get my spreadsheet up. I think I can hold out until 13 unless there's some sort of an emergency. But Trig, say you still did have your wild card. When would
I'll be using mine now?
Yeah, but that's just because you've had a bad game week.
No, it's because it's not that valuable, and rather than carry on with a slightly substandard team, you can play it and set yourself up. You're going to get a whole load of... I mean, if you use it in 13, right, a few weeks later, you're getting a whole load of free transfers anyway.
Claire's saying game week 20 onwards, you can use your second lot of chips. Maybe it does go to game week 19 then.
Yeah, I guess that's halfway through the season, isn't it? 38 weeks, isn't it?
Because that would bring Man City away to Sunderland in. But then if you're going to use it, surely you'd use it for Man City at home to Sunderland. So I'm not sure. Zykel's joining us. How are you doing, Zykel? I'm sure you are enjoying, we were saying earlier, Casado's returns. Craig, I don't think we've got many questions left, so should we wrap up?
Has he got Casado? Yeah, we'll wrap up now, I think.
We'll wrap up now. Craig, I do this every time. Where can we find you, mate?
Where it says on YouTube. Trig Talks FPL on YouTube. I'll be doing lots of content during the international break. I'll be doing the game week review tomorrow, hopefully, as soon before even the Man City game is finished. It'll have to be quick, so I've got to go to work, but I'll try and get it up there, see how all the content creators have done this week. And I wouldn't be surprised if I'm bottom of the heap this week because I've got 18 points. Everybody else has got a lot more. All those game week 6 wild carders, they all got a double Arsenal defence came in. and the sheep are flying this week. But we shall get them next week, peeps.
Dr. David's asked, what is the best FPL team currently? I think it's too long to answer, Dr. David, I'm afraid. But saying FPL PubCast, I'm on Wildcard 13 as well. I think the selling Haaland in game week 9. Doesn't sound like a bad plan, mate. Yeah, so we will be doing...
And 1 minute chess. 1 minute chess has been on my stream this week. Colm just asked.
Yeah, so on this channel, I've got an interview with Holly Shand that will be coming out as part of my interview series, probably on Tuesday. Me and Trig will be on normal time on Wednesday for the PubCast. Special PubCast, which I mentioned earlier, with Joe in 2 weeks. We may do this on Saturday, depending on if anything else there is. If there is anything to talk about. Cheers, everyone. If you want to vote for us in the Football Content Creator Awards, link is in the description. If not, consider voting for other people, like FPL Nightmare or Elite FPL, good friends of the channel, and enjoy the international break and football on a Sunday. See you later, everyone.
Cheers, people.